Hi breakfast cereal eaters, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got for you this time? Well, this is from 2004 and it's Weetabix Weetos free Weetos cereal bar and puzzle pack. Let's take a look. So on the front of the packet you've obviously got Professor Weeto eating his cereal, but they're obviously advertising these free Weetos cereal bar. So I think Weetabix were a bit late in the day in terms of getting onto the whole cereal bar promotion, because Kellogg's and Quaker had been doing it for a few years before. But you'll also see that it does actually mention at the bottom here it's got Professor's Puzzle as well. So on the back of the packet there's not a great deal to see other than this sort of advert which actually appeared on the TV at the time, and I'll show you at the very end of this clip. But it's obviously showing you how these Weetabix Weetos bars are made, and then it's obviously showing at the very bottom the fact that you've got this Professor's Puzzle as well, and it doesn't actually tell you which of the four you're going to get. So this is a bit of a random lottery, so I'll show you each of these in turn in a minute. But when you open the cereal up, this is what you get. You get a Weetos bar. So it was still the standard commercial one, there was nothing different to it, but that's what it looked like. Well, it didn't look like that. It actually had a Weeto bar inside it first, but that was after I'd eaten it. And then when you actually open up the packet itself, you'll see most of it's blank except for one part where you've got a puzzle. So in this case you've got the Professor drawing grid. So it's an opportunity to learn how to draw Professor Weeto. I'll show you each of these in turn. This one here you've got Spot the Difference. So again, this is a sort of an image from the actual TV advert at the time, and you can see Professor Weeto's cat. There's 10 differences to spot there, so I'll leave it to you to see if you can find those. The third one is a Professor Weeto's bar maze. Again, you've got to go all the way from, I guess, presumably the professor to one of those to maybe even the center to the lab to try and find your way in. And finally you had the Prof's Weeto word search as well. So again you've got all these words at the bottom to try and find on the actual grid as well. So I think to actually try and get all four of these was a challenge in itself, because you didn't actually know until you actually opened the packet up which one you were going to get. But clearly I did manage it. Mind you, I did used to eat an awful lot of Weetos at the time. I think it's nice to actually have these sort of interactive packets, as well as the fact that the word's free gifts. I'd rather have had a toy, I must admit, than an actual Weetos bar, but there you go. Now it's also worth mentioning that a year later Weetos came out with honey flavour, so it was very short-lived, but they did also do it in the actual cereal bar as well, and they gave that away with packets of Weetos. So this is what the packet looked like, and it was exactly the same Professor's Weeto puzzles as well as I've just shown.
My assistant likes to take his Weetos out and about, so it struck me. My next invention should be the Weetos bar. Crunchy, bubbly Weetos and oodles of real milk chocolate, but small enough to carry about. New Weetos bars. Another one of my great inventions.
If you're interested in this and other cereal items, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Weetabix, and then Weetos.